Okay, hello everybody, welcome back. Sorry for that briefest of delays, but we're back again with some more matches. We've got a few in a row here on this stream on VRML channel 01. So I'm Palidore, being joined by Caption here for this match of Wireless Jacks versus Guinness. Caption, what you got for me? And if you got nothing, well guess what? I got the notes working, so now you got something no matter what.
Oh, they do be kind of getting good though over for Team Guinness. That's what I think I don't got, at least. Someone else had.
Shout out Rocks Titan providing that quote yesterday in Guinness's match.
As I believe it was Nova they played. They have played a couple of games recently that I've been trying to keep track of, so.
Yeah, the triangle of these, the teams here. Wireless Jacks played Nova a couple days ago, then Nova played Guinness. Now Guinness is playing Wireless Jacks. That's all a complicated triangle, but ultimately resulting in this matchup on the third night. As you can see, their third match in 3 nights for the Wireless Jacks.
Haha, now we have some stats to read over. I don't have to get all lost.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't it handy when it works?
But a really good stat to keep in mind of is Guinness 5-1 in their last 6 matches. That will be playing a good role coming in here.
Doing some swimming over here for Guinness. I just kind of caught that at the corner of my eye. Looks like pregame warm-ups. Why not? This is an athletic game. This is a sport of sorts.
Get those laps in.
You gotta warm up. I mean, that said, Echo alone warms you up plenty. Believe me, I've just been getting into it again a little bit, actually playing in matches instead of just casting because of the alpha test for Quest. And oof, I forgot how much it makes you sweat. Really gets the blood pumping.
For sure. I mean, nothing wrong with a little bit of physical activity every now and then. You know what else warms you up? This great weather we've been having, Palidore. Man.
We live like a country apart.
Well, you know, and I think a whole kind of like a kind of weather sphere, I'm gonna call it, apart too.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the weather's been okay. It's getting warmer over here, but I have no idea how it is for you. For that matter, your definition of good weather is probably different from mine, just based on my other Canadian friends that I do have.
Not snow.
Not snow. Yeah, fair enough. Well, in that case, you would love the weather here in Arizona. It's always not snow. But all right, it's Guinness and Wireless Jacks off to the races as Wireless Jacks gets the disc first, goes for that pass up top. Akami not there for it quite, but Gilligan is, and they'll get started off here with a steal, actually, Captain Will from Guinness.
Yeah, not snow, but Wireless Jacks isn't slow, so now going to be into the hands of Will I Am, as that's going to end up going to Blitz. Blitz going to be back passing that one back to Will I Am, and the back pass again going to the hands of Gilligan. Gilligan going to try to get that one over, but another steal coming from Supreme Buns, so going to end up back in the hands of Akami, though, as he's going to be getting that one all the way down. So this good passing, working around this bubble, trying to get this 4-on-4 going as they back out, maybe to push this defender out with them, but he's going to stand put. But a pass go to Will I Am. Will I Am going to be taking that one into the top of the goal for the first 2 points of the game.
You know, Caption, there's no way he was going to be denied on that one.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Moving on. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the chat again. Joining us here. Got, again, 3 matches for you today. Following this one, we'll be seeing Skull Crusaders facing off against There Is No Team. Caption's former team for the briefest of times. But still keeping connections over there, right?
Yeah, I think so. Unless if they still like me, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they kind of deny me, and I feel sad.
That's probably just Guy being Guy. He's funny like that. He trolls, but in just the most innocent of ways, as Will I Am tries to get the save, could not. Was that Leo, I believe? Let's see. Got the replay for you. Either way, couldn't quite get that grab, and it will be Joust advantage going to the Wireless Jacks.
And the Wireless Jacks, I really actually like their Joust. They always go with something a little bit creative, more or less on the creative side, so see what they go for. And they're just going to try to get this boost out, try to get everyone deep, and they're going to be able to send this one through. Unfortunately, that bounce not going to go in their way, so Supreme Buns got to be coming away with this one into the hands of Leo. A great cross pass, and trying to find the hands of Captain Will. Maybe just a little bit out of his reach there, though, as Blitz going to be coming through the way to get that one cleared out, but cleared out right to the hands of Mojali, who was sitting wide, just sitting guard. And she's just going to miss her pass. So, again, a little bit of crisscrossing here coming from both teams.
And Wireless Jax, yeah, trying not to cross the wires, going over for the clear, and there's the boost, the secondary stack coming through. No leeches yet, so they're gonna leech off a few points from that goal, and booming it in is Blitz.
Yeah, and that was a nice three-pointer coming from Blitz. Got in time for that open net and seen the goal. He didn't have enough speed to beat him to it, so just take that open goal. Was a little bit slower because he was off axis, of course, so floating up, those shots can be a little bit more difficult, so great shot from Blitz.
And Wireless Jax have been having some good success lately, but just as well, Guinness only losing one of their last 6 matches there, and really starting to come along. That one loss against Spaghetti was a close, it went to 2 rounds, but it was a close one and an even closer one. That was very tight into the corner for Gilligan. Just a small margin of error, and he still managed to capitalize. You know, an inch to the left and it would have dinged.
Yeah, and the thing we were talking about earlier in the Joker match was you leave these teams just even an inch of room to score. They're going to try to take advantage of it, and obviously Wireless Jack's doing just that. Mojali, though, trying to do a good job of covering the goal as best she could, being out of position, but just that small little corner, like you mentioned, going to be able to put that that goal away, more or less.
Yeah, but right back here, Captain Will, after a couple changes of possession, getting the disc back for his team. He was very good on the defensive line in his last match there for them. As Supreme Buns, we were talking about him just before we went live on the stream and on the casting as well, and how much he's been really lighting up the goals over the weeks. So we'll see what they can do here as the Supreme does get a pass to Captain and then right back out, but to the waiting hands of nobody.
Yeah, unfortunately, no one going to be there to get that pass, so Akami going to be more than happy to take that, but unfortunately just going to hit that block there, so Captain Will going to do the exact same with a little bit of spinning there, going to be able to create some room. So now into the hands of Supreme. Supreme going to be looking to get this one up, but he's just going to go back over to Captain Will.
And right back to the mid. This time, a midliner solidly there. Mojali usually being the one to play that back line, the mid line, as well as inside the goal. Very good defender and a good defensive instinct. She will go for that offensive chance, though, off a good pass, and then right back. Not having a good angle, but the pass soft enough to eventually reach Mojali, so good job on that.
Yeah, this bubble passing coming from both teams, only looking for the highest of quality of shots. So now Mojali going to be getting a pass and going for that bottom corner. She's going to be able to find that. So an 8-4 game now coming, still on the side of Wireless Jax, but Team Guinness going to be trying to creep their way ever so slowly back up.
Yeah, excellent patience. Always love to see that from these teams coming along with the teamwork and developing that chemistry when they can get those slow plays. I mean, Echo's obviously the highlight moments, and it's fun when it gets fast and frantic as we see a nice delayed joust. But you also like to see the patience at play and getting the high-quality shots.
Yeah, and Akami looking to get this one, almost walked right in, but he went for that pass. Unfortunately, Captain Will tried to cover that pass, so a good play from Captain Will to read what was going on there. And this boost here going to come from Guinness, so they can make this game a lot closer there. Not electing to go for that 3, going to get that back pass once again going, just as we were talking about patience. So Captain Will now looking to get them spread out for their bubble offense. He's just get this one cross as he notices no one picked up Leo there. So now Leo looking to go around, going to be giving this one back to Captain Will, but the shot just going to be missing. But a nice block coming back from Captain Will to resume this offense.
Yeah, now, you know who does that play a lot? Not that that was necessarily intentional. As one more pass goes over here to Captain, so they're going to work on in. There it goes, and Captain will just take it himself, but saved out briefly there. I believe it was possibly Will, but the other Will, that being said, Will I Am, we got Captain Will, both of them doing some defense, some offense, and now I'm trying to make some sense as we go into the other side of the floor with an open goal, maybe conceded, but right back with the defense, and now into the pocket. I'm just noticing that we do have 2 Wills, it's occurring to me, so I better be mighty specific here.
We have the captain and the one from the Black Eyed Peas.
Yes, the one and only, as Akami goes in for one and only shot on the defense there, assisted by Gilligan, and that's a nice look, taking the defense a bit off balance for the drive.
Yeah, and that was a great look, getting that over to Akami as well. Gilligan with him, I almost think I've seen 2 defenders all over him, finding that hole between them. Able to get that one over to Akami. Akami not missing that top goal, so a 10-4 game, just as we were seeing Guinness start to catch up there. Just another 2 points in the hole.
Yeah, 3 minutes left, down by 6. Guinness trying to catch up here. Wireless Jax compliment them as well because their patience and their offensive play has been very stellar as of late. Just the same. Unable to go 2-0 on the previous couple of games where they split them one apiece. So right now, Wireless Jack's just trying to finish out this week with the 2-1 record instead. And if they can get some of that passing that we saw against Nova, for instance, they're going to have a good chance. So they go for it, but now the connection not quite there.
That cross pass, unfortunately, going to miss. But the other thing you see every time come from Wireless Jacks is this ridiculous speed. So able to go from this really fast-paced game to getting that one over.
Man.
And a great save coming from Supreme Buns. I don't know if that shot was on target or not, unfortunately, but just an absolute mad play there. But gonna leave this one going straight up and off the backboard. Gilligan gonna be able to put this one away for another 2 points going to the side of Wireless Jacks.
I think that first shot was maybe just off barely, yet had a chance. I mean, low momentum and being saved out of there. You can kind of see also that shot attempt, Blitz, bouncing up and down, just trying to will it in, and not to be confused for the other two wills, but a different kind of will. 3 different wills now in this match. Nonetheless, a good collection to finally find a goal here, and will be Leo the Great, Captain Will, with the disc, and a 2-on-2 kind of forming here around the bubble.
Yeah, so now they're looking to get this one in, but a great coverage and great recognition of that play coming from Blitz to absolutely take that one away. So now this boost going to be coming in really fast on Supreme. Supreme not getting that one out in time, so a shot by chance coming in,
wow.
and it's going to be in! What a shot coming from Akami!
Akami! Don't do him like that. That was just nasty, and he got that fling. Intentional or not, you be the judge. Either or, it was still a good look. It's one of those where even if it wasn't, maybe it wasn't an intentional shot, but it was still shot with the intent to go in that direction, right? So maybe a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill. Either or, they're going to be happy to go ahead by another 3 points here as this final minute of round 1 does come to a close.
Yeah, that's the other one to bring up. If you're going to be going for a clear and you can have a chance to put it around the goal, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, all it takes is one bounce and you have one in, intentional or not, as this boost from Wireless Jacks going to be coming in super speedy, fast, all the way back there. So now Blitz looking to get this one as his boost comes in from the side of Guinness to try to contest that. But good passing here going to be coming from Wireless Jacks. Unfortunately, just going to hit that diamond there, still floating in the middle, but it's going to end up in Akami's hand. Akami now giving that one back to Gilligan. Gilligan putting this game away.
17-4. Oh, what a great opening around here for Wireless Jacks. As Rox had said yesterday, Guinness, they do be looking good lately, but Wireless Jacks cannot sleep on them because they are right on point so far tonight. Let's see if that changes, though, in the next round.
Yeah, and again, it doesn't take too much to come back. Again, we were talking about this one earlier. A lot of teams, you get that 20-0 round. Don't take that as a 20-0. Just look back to come back to this next game. You still have a chance to win. You haven't lost the whole series yet.
And Guinness has been impressing. So, I mean, as I said, they've been on quite the streak. Only loss in the last few weeks was to Spaghetti. So if anyone can come back with some strength in round 2 based on recent results, Guinness is that team.
And trying to get in these stats here, going over the possession stats again. You've seen that loss coming from the side of Guinness with the stats not really looking like it was a score, as they are actually well ahead on possession. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Again, that was just Guinness trying to pass around, find the best look they possibly could. Now shots going in the favor of Wireless Jacks as they're taking that one 10-6, and assists, of course, with as many goals as they scored. 4-1 in assists, 3-2 in saves. Stuns, again, just really close, 48-42 in regards to that. Quickly going over to these player stats, a lot of just kind of scoring here, just reached out here for Wireless Jacks. Gilligan leading the way with 7. Akami coming back with 5. Going over to the side of Guinness. Mo Jolly coming away with 2, and I can't remember who got that first goal because it bounced off the head. So
right.
Just really good scoring from both teams.
So round 2 will be launching here, but you're right, that possession time, a little bit of an anomaly. It does happen as that shot goes just off the mark, but it does happen from time to time, but it's not necessarily all that common to have a team with that much of a possession advantage, and yet, as that shot just dings off, and yet, unable to really capitalize on it for too much.
Yeah, and that's what you get with that patient game. You just get those good passes, you know. Wireless Jacks looking at a lot of open goals, but speaking of an open goal, a shot just hitting that post, unfortunately, coming from the half court there. So now they're going to be able, you're going to see this really kind of slower play here come again from Guinness. Unfortunately, just going to be hitting a little bit of an obstacle there. So Wireless Jack's going to be quick to recover this one, quick to get that one out. But Mojolly even quicker to get down to the ground there as she picks this one up and gets it back in the hands of Captain Will to resume this offense.
And a good handoff there as the double stuns, it look like, go out. Another one going there. Mojolly getting smacked and attacked, but still might be there. Actually take that back because look at the fly-by brawl coming in from Will and a blitz, but couldn't get the collection on the disc, but luckily their backstack Will.
Yeah, Gilligan now looking to get this one all the way down to Blitz. Blitz back up
Oh,
over to the hands of Alchemy, and what a great extra pass there. Through that goalie, almost mesmerized him. So Alchemy able to get a 2 points with a really nice feed coming from Blitz.
I was mesmerized. That was a thing of beauty there. Just the softest of drop-offs to lead the cutter. And yeah, wonderful passing play from WJ.
Yeah, this is Clear is going to go through. They were trying to play this one a lot slower recently, but almost looking like a little bit of a faster play here. Wireless Jack's leaving the goalie as this player is going to come off, but Leo, smart to see that. He's going to just back that one off, get this bounce pass going. Unfortunately, just missing the hands. It looks like someone's trying to disrupt the goalie there. Another player leeching off him, though. Not going to get much, but Mojolly going to be there in that back line to get this disc back in their possession. Again, unfortunately, just hitting that wall there. So Wireless Jacks with the chance to gather this one up and make a move on their own, and they're going to get this one cleared out. Mojolly just reaching for that, but just out of her reach. So the stack going to be coming in from Wireless Jacks super fast. They're going to be able to recover this one. Go for that dunk. So 2 points there coming in the side of Wireless Jacks. So a 4-0 game.
And again, good start, right where they left off. Guinness unable to score here the first 2.5 minutes. Still plenty of time to spare.
20 meters per second.
Oh, fast one as well. Quite the arm. Well, dunking it through there with success as the Akami comes through with a lot of speed. Being stolen from back and forth a couple times, and Gilligan swings in just for the collection as the other two players there contest each other, going for the backboard and gets another. It's 6-0 Wireless Jacks.
Yeah, and again, Wireless Jacks just coming in there super hot. They're almost getting to Mojolly almost every time she goes for that little play off that board. If you see them come out for that offensive, again, just watch Wireless Jacks come through the shield as they're trying to read Mojolly come straight down.
Yeah, the speed is just nothing to scoff at for Wireless Jacks. They're consistently one of the fastest stacks in North America, possibly the world there, especially on those defensive jousts. They're just so quick, and a great save there. Talk about quick. It's a great grab there from the defense of Guinness. Both Captain Will and then Mojolly taking place now in the goal, trying to contest. Gilligan also trying to do some brawling as a Supreme goes for the deep shot and gets some leeches as well. So back to Guinness. Open goal, but will roll off that side.
Yeah, unfortunate there coming for the side of Guinness. A couple of opportunities. Unfortunately, Captain Will just not getting the hit off that shot, but they are going to have possession back here. So not to fret, only a 6-0 game. Around 6 minutes left, so plenty of time to get some stuff worked out here as they're going to look at this one-on-one.
Nice.
And a great pass going to the hands of Supreme Buttons. That's what you need right now. 6-2, get a little bit more momentum going in this halfway game.
Absolutely. If he can get those passes right near the goalie on his the side, just hanging onto the poles, going for those swing-through dunks, that's just about as high percentage as you can get. Now, oftentimes it's hard getting those chances on those passes sometimes, but you know, if you can get those, a great way to guarantee yourself a goal. So Guinness now, see if they can build on that.
Yeah, now Gilligan looking to take this one up. That defense coming in really hard to retreat there. Now they're going to be blocking out that pass, but a straight down pass to Will.i.am. Will.i.am is going to go for that shot, but Mojolly not going to let anything go in there as she takes that one in.
Takes it and then sends it out. A second clear coming in from Supreme Buns. Blitz going for a nice leech. However, the fortunate bounce does roll back to Supreme. So he's going to check behind him constantly, making sure they have the one-on-one. Oh, but couldn't convert the shot. Now Blitz dives out, may get this disc back, and that was definitely an opportunity that for Guinness, they're going to wish they can get back, and actually maybe they will here.
Yeah, and they're going to be able to recover this disc. So now Leo looking in. He's unfortunately just looking for that pass a little bit too much, as it's going to end up in the hands of the side of Wireless Jacks as they get this one cleared out. But a quick boost coming from Guinness, actually going to be able to beat Wireless Jacks. So Supreme Buns now looking to get this one cleared out, but Gilligan going to be playing the tunnel he decided to clear out. So now Gilligan with a really big opportunity here, but a great steal coming from Supreme Buns. He's eyeing up that goal, but just sending it right back in the hands of will.i.am as they try to get this one spread out. So Blitz now getting this one up to Akami. Unfortunately, though, just going to miss him, but Mojali missing that jump out. So an easy recovery here actually coming for the side of Guinness.
I really like the control. And granted, they get it stolen, but Wireless Jacks are really just making a good effort to get these discs back. Their speed is really playing some dividends for them here. And they're going to go on defense now as Guinness approaches and back passes it out, actually, to try and find some of that patient play, because as you mentioned a few moments before, it's still a close game.
Yeah, and that's going to do a lot for the side of Guinness. A great shot coming from Supreme Buns as he just gathers that one up at the bottom there, holds on to that for the anchor shot, and comes away with the three-pointer, exactly what they needed right now.
Definitely. So Supreme missing that one-on-one play early for the two. But what did they do? Did he get down on himself? No, just came back and got a three instead a little later on, so it still paid off well for them and brings it back to one. And another turnover here might even get them a lead, so there's a Leo, Supreme Buns, a good stun from Gilligan. That was a nice grab and leech to deny. Now in the midline, trying to get it by as a deep shot gets taken off as Blitz now looks to maybe capitalize on the open goal, and it's a green light to go up by 3.
Yeah, Blitz decided to get a little bit more patient there as he seen that goalie coming in, so he held on to that three-pointer, decided to move up just to secure those 2 points. A good play coming from Blitz there. Yeah, just up a little bit much to increase their lead with just going to be around 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes, left. So an 8-5 game coming out still for the side of Wireless Jacks.
And Delaware Ranger in the chat saying, I want a round 3. Well, don't we all? Let's see what unfolds here. 2.5 minutes left. It's anyone's game. 5 spotted all over there, as well as Mrs. Akami cheering on Wireless Jacks. Delaware just cheering on the round 3, and kind of right in line with you there. We always love seeing these tight races for the win.
And not too upset with what we've been getting instead of round 3, so those shots for the last couple days, a little bit ridiculous, as we have another shot coming in here. Gilligan opting to go all the way around back behind that goal, which was in front, I guess, there, to get that dunk behind the goalie.
Front, back, it's all relative here in 0G. All I know is Gilligan scored again, and it's 10-5 with less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, still time here for Team Guinness to come back. It's not a game over here, as they're going to be able to try to go for this deep play. So now Leo looking at that and a little bit of an intimidation there coming out from the Wireless Jacks as they get that screen, but a pass over to Captain, Leo, sorry. Is Leo able to bury that one down at the bottom? So 10-7 coming out right now. So again, Guinness still on track to be able to come back for this game.
Well, despite the hilarity of that war cry, Guinness did a fantastic job to stay mentally just sound and grounded to find the perfect pass over the barrier and get that shot right on the feet. So not conceding defeat quite yet. Gilligan trying to change it though with his pass. Let's roll out to Akami going for that barrier, but a great stun from Captain Will diving out on that one. Losing himself a little bit as now the disc goes off the wall.
A little bit of unfortunate events here coming for the side of Guinness. That disc kind of had a mind of its own. Someone installed the RC motor there, so gonna end up in the back of the goal. 12-7 here, so another 5-point lead coming for the side of Wireless Jacks.
And whatever happened there on that wall around Captain Will, that could unfortunately be the sealant on this game. Not a lot of time left. I mean, 30 seconds, and yeah, that pretty much cuts it. So that's a very tough way to go out here on what otherwise was possibly a good comeback mounting here for Guinness. But 20 seconds, and yeah, it's not comebackable at this point. So the Akami will back that out and just drain this clock as they approach for maybe one more.
Yeah, just under 15 seconds here, so only 1 goal left in this game to end it off. So it is going to be Wireless Jacks coming away with as the clock just ticks down here. Guinness going to be opting for a clear still. Regardless of what happened, a really good game here coming out from both teams. Again, what I said earlier about these teams coming off just these fresh new starts off coming off pretty high scoring games, and big differentials now. Guinness coming back with a really close game. So, again, nothing to fret there.
Yeah, I mean, Guinness, this will only be their second loss in the last few weeks now. They've been very strong. For Wireless Jacks, coming along great here in the mid to late season. Pressing absolutely with all that great passing, that incredible speed that we talk about so much with the Wireless Jacks. And so good effort all around, and despite the tough ending there, especially with that weird interaction near that wall for Captain Will. But yeah, despite all that, I mean, here we are. It was a close game, and Wireless Jacks happy to take the victory as Palidore just misses the hand. Actually, they kind of missed the handshake themselves. Maybe I'll have time. Let me see. I can do it. Okay, I barely missed the handshake. Don't worry, it was kind of a messy one anyways. The scoreboard got in the way, that pesky thing. But all right, to the stats real quick, I do suppose. And then we're going to transition fast here to the next match.
Over to the stats. We have possession time still actually heavily favoring over to the side of Guinness as they got 7 minutes and 55 seconds. Wireless Jacks coming away with 5 minutes, 11 seconds shots. Guinness started to catch up there, but Wireless Jacks still coming away with the majority. So Wireless Jacks 18 shots, so Guinness is 13. Stuns. You have Gilligan on your team, so what can you say? You have 45 stuns going to him and 94 stuns for the whole team. So Gilligan putting on a clinic. Steals actually really good for Wireless Jacks. 6 steals. Going over to player stats. Gilligan again coming away with 13 points, leading his teams in points. He was really up there in saves. He was up there in assists. He was just all over the place today. 45 stuns, 13 points, 2 assists, a save, 2 steals.
Yeah, like we said, up, down, it's all relative, right?
But Blitz as well, another great game coming for him. 5 points, 3 assists, a save, 4 steals, and 19 stuns. Over onto the side of Guinness standout. Supreme Buns coming with 5 points, 2 saves with a steal and 22 stuns. Leo putting a number at least in every stat. 2 points, 1 assist, 1 save, 1 steal, 24 stuns.
And there you have it. So good effort all around from them. Now, with that said, we got the next match about ready to go shortly. So quick break here, quick intermission, and we'll be back with There Is No Team, Tint versus the Skull Crusaders. So be upbeat, my good friends, and join us again in a moment. All right, hello everyone. Welcome back again and again to the stream here for our third match of the evening in North America. It is, as you can see, there is no team versus the Skull Crusaders. As we bring up some of the match stats, the notables for you. I'm Palidore once more, joined by Caption. And Caption, tell me yet again, how's it going? How's the weather? The snow?
There isn't any.
Oh yeah, that's right. And you know what else there isn't any of? A team.
No team. Oh.
Well, yeah.
Whatever.
I probably should have given it to you. Sorry. Bad casting teammate I am. Either or, though. Glad to have you back.
Glad to be back.
So these teams have been informed they could ready up whenever they do desire. As you can see, though, here from the notables, the nightly notables, or what have you. Well, title's still in progress, I guess. But for there is no team, a slight slump in recent weeks, but they still won 3 of their last 5. They've gotten wins against Nebula, Planet Express, and Chaos in that time. The losses, though, definitely worth noting. The losses came to Illuminati, Guinness, Legends, Orbit, and Milk. I mean, you're talking about some very, very tough competition. So they've had a handful of some very powerful teams up here in VRML. So not a knock on them whatsoever.
Guess you could say it was an easy win. Not a big deal.
Absolute rip, and you're about to be fired. Not by me, but by Dave. Not that he has, I guess, a say in it, but I don't know. He's gonna strong arm me, yeah.
I'll just get clotheslined as soon as. Oh no.
This just in. Dave says, you didn't leave the team. You were kicked off.
Or I get clotheslined as soon as I walk in the doors to the Oculus booth.
Big rip.
Ouch.
Ouch. Ouch. All right.
Hiya, cruising.
What are we? Where's cruising? I'm
In
confused.
chat. Where else?
Oh well. Oh, what else? It's Soicy with this saucy shot. That's what else. Cruising.
And hi guys.
Cruising. That was for you, apparently. So hey, off to that hot start. I don't even know what else to call it. That was just a crazy good shot off of Joust. I mean, you know, again, one of those things. Expectation versus, you know, whatever he called it. Dimwee calls it. Expectation versus reality or something. Who knows? Point is, they put it in a good place, and people are actually getting shockingly good with those headbutt plays, I must admit. So it's kind of hard to say what's intentional not anymore, as that shot goes into a cluster up of defenders.
Goes into a cluster of the Philippus as he's able to get that one in,
yeah.
but looking to come in, Soicy, who hit that headbutt save earlier, or shot, that wasn't save. That was more or less a shot, but David gonna be able to come out here to get this disc recovered for Team Tint as he tries to get this one over. Unfortunately, White Dragon not able to get to that one, so Soicy gonna be able to recover this one, but White Dragon able to get off to that stun as he tries to put that one behind him, but back in the hands of Soicy.
And back to Guy. So Guy taking that over, addition to Dragon. Dragon off to fair enough. What I really like about this team in particular, as a possible shot gets attempted but no being stunned, is the fact that their names on There Is No Team all so very punnable. Each and every one of them.
Oh, that makes us all excited.
Anyway, off to Soicy. He's gonna deploy that for the shot, assisted by Oculus Satyr.
And a great shot it was, and a great pass it was, as he was just hiding off on that shield there, just kind of stopped as that defender was following him in. So a great cross pass going to lead him off. So Soicy going to get 5 points in this game now. So 2 points, 5-0.
Great shot there off of the crisp pass. Oculus Satyr doing good work on the team play end of things. You see a lot of the good passing, you know, buying himself and his team a lot of wins as of late. You know, the only comments I've made before is if he gets away from that, that's kind of the real test, is can they stick with this good team play they've been showing over the weeks. And if they can, they're going to continue to roll here in VRML as that shot goes just barely off the top.
And that was just another almost surprise shot for us there, Palidore, as the disc going to slowly go down to the bottom. Soicy, who did that first one, going to be able to recover that one, try to get that one over too, but right into the hands of David there, as he's just going to try to walk this one down, get this offensive set. One thing that you really heavily noted for the team of Tint is they've been really working on their passing here, so great team play to expect to see from them.
Yeah, absolutely. I know in their off time as Oculus Sator takes it for a shot from the corner, rebounded by Soisei, and almost saved there. Great grab, if nothing else, but still. Was it a headbutt or a grab? Hard to tell, but he flew right in there.
That was a headbutt. That was definitely a headbutt.
All right, so still got the partial save and took away credit, if nothing else. But yeah, before that unfolded, I was going to mention, I know Dave especially has been kind of keeping up and watching VODs and kind of studying those great games. So absolutely a thing they're going to prioritize. And we know the skill of these players here. They've been through the ringer before.
Oh, that's for sure. Obviously, we always talk about fair enough over on the side of Metamercs, but obviously the devs have been testing the game probably the earliest than all of us. So, hey, they might have a little bit of experience, but Gygas, I'm going to be able to get this disc here, put this right back down to who else than David, as he's going to be going around the bow tie, get that pass, trying to get over to Fair Enough. Fair Enough, unfortunately, just not going to be able to get this with this slap. Might put this one right in Gygasm's hand as he does what he does best. Gets that stun going off, gets that pass going up to Fair Enough as he has one man trying to cut in the middle there. Unfortunately, going to get stunned out as Gygasm going to go for that stun on the goalie. And actually get this in the White Dragon's hand, but a great save coming from Filibust off that return. That net almost seemed like it was wide open. I don't know if that goalie was stunned off or not, but going to be able to get this one all the way down and recovered here for another 3-point shot, but Gygasm going to be in the way of that one.
So back-to-back, seeing some saves from those deep shots. Always tough to take, kind of the defense forcing some of this. But yeah, the goalie's so good these days. I mean, in the last month or so of Tint being a team, they've been impressing. Both Dave and White Dragon have had a just handfuls of saves.
Yeah, so now Oculus State are going to be able to take control of this, just try to send that one. That stack of 10 going to be there, so Gygas now able to recover this one as he gets this one over. Trying to see that stun. David just going to opt to kind of slap that one over and take a little bit of a weird bounce, so really hard to read there for his team, but Soisei going to be there to get rid of this one. He goes to get that one over, tries to get the angle, but unfortunately just going to be hitting off that tunnel instead. So recovery coming from Gygasm, heard to hit another head there, so Fair Enough now looking to get this one, gets that stun off as well, so Fair Enough just looking to get this one in the best position possible to get his team back possession. Unfortunately, that boost once again not going to be really right there for the side of Tint, but they are going to come away with this disc.
Yeah, courtesy of the stun. So Dave with the one-on-one. All right, at the very end, as some more defenders came in to contest, doesn't matter because that's a 2-point, first 2 points here for There Is No Team.
Yeah, first 2 points and a great one-on-one taken from Dave there. Seeing as much space as he did, almost jumped over that goalie. Decided to get that one in. Another taller guy, I believe, as we were talking about before. So definitely able to get a little bit more of that movement than other players.
And Filibust just moving the disc around, trying to bait out the defender, which they do so successfully. But Guy is going to punch him in the process anyway. Still, though, defense taking a bit off balance, perhaps going for a good back pass. Oh, that was just a nice handoff there for Oculus Sator, and it goes around the back on the attack. A nice score and just a beautiful handoff, though, from Soisei.
What a shot coming from Oculus Sator. Absolutely fooled the goalie. Just getting those hands up in the air, taking it around his back so he couldn't see where his hand was, just letting that one only 11 meters per second, gonna find its way into the bottom of the goal, 11 meters per second, but crafty.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to describe Oculus Sator for a very long time. Very crafty, loves his arts and crafts. Talking about Steve's move, there it goes for, and what else? That's you know what? That's his craft, and he has just over the years continued to hone it and own it. And he got the 11-2 lead.
And just something I've definitely been expecting to see from Oculus Sator. I don't think I've really seen it happen too much the last couple of games I've watched from him. So seeing it now, putting me back in my shoes of being on the receiving end of this. So, well, that feels for sure.
Yeah, Oculus, he does definitely pull it out with those Steez moves from time to time. Still, it's one of those things that can be definitely a hurt or heal type situation. I mean, if you're rolling and you go for those goals as he does again, just ducking through and gently laying it in almost, not even releasing the disc. But yeah, those are the kind of moves that can definitely be a boon. At other times, if it's timed wrong, it could also get you all off kilter, which we have actually seen from Skull Crusaders at times. So what did you call it, Caption? A double-bladed sword.
A double-bladed sword. That's right, Palidore. Patent pending, waiting.
Yeah, right. Double-bladed sword right along with Sputnik's wizard sleeve. and tutorial bots mathematical time. All these patented phrases.
Good. I'm happy. We have a couple of our own as White Dragon. Happened to him there when I heard something. So David gonna be able to get this one off. So now, fair enough, gonna be getting this one back to David again. This passing you've been seeing, just trying to master it as they go off the ceiling. But unfortunately, Gygasm going a little bit too low. So now back in the hands of Skull Crusaders. They're gonna try to get this boost going all the way down. Philibus, just out of his reach, is able to get that one back though. Gonna be looking at that shot, just dinging it off the post.
And rebounded here. Soisy, so right back to Oculusator. What's he gonna do? It is just a full buffet of moves from Oculusator. Never know what he's gonna come up with on that one. Just dribble it between his hands a little before the dunk in.
Yeah, that fake really getting off to those goalies right now. So Oculusator taking full advantage of that. So just getting that fake off and putting it even closer to the goal, giving himself great opportunities to score.
Dave coming through now. In the chat as well. Haven't kept up with you too much lately. Sorry for that. But hello to hi Tony, Cruisin, Fars, Lil Rad as well. Cruisin asking Pally, who's the better crafter? Some punches go off. Nice defense, but taken back by Fair. Cruisin says, who's the better crafter? As we see, well, Guy, that's his craft, and he's been at it for a few years. Good shot. But to finish it, who's the better crafter? Oculusator or Brennan Cecil? I would say Oculusator in terms of the well, yeah, Lemming. But between those two, you're talking about just pure Steez plays. I would say Oculusator has an awful lot in his bag of tricks. Yeah, his mobility and just the ducks, the jumps, the handoffs around the back, he kind of has a full platter.
Yeah, as we're seeing here, we might get a little bit more of that, but a pass going to be going to Anthony Gasolini, but unfortunately, just missing off that goal, so Gygasm able to clear this one out for the final seconds of this game.
And as that one sails pretty close, yeah, it's going to be off there. So 15-4, and the good rounds, the GRs coming out.
So getting into the stats here, just going to try to go over these really quickly. Possession time, again, it's kind of been the story of tonight. It almost seems like the possession time actually heavily favoring the side of Tint, so 3 minutes and 55 seconds going to them. 2 minutes and 27 seconds for Skull Crusaders, but shots again 13-5 in favor of Skull Crusaders, and the stuns relatively even. Same with the saves, 4-4 for saves, 48-45 for stuns. Standout player stats here, of course, you got Oculusator coming in with 8 points. As pretty sure we all seen how he got those ones with those nice steezy moves, and going over to Soisy with 5 points. Of course, that original the headbutt coming off right at the beginning, but 18 stuns as well coming off for Soisy, and 2 assists. Over to the side of Tint, Gygasm and David both picking up point. Gygasm though also picking up assists with 3 saves and 18 stuns, so Gygasm trying to kind of do it all.
Yeah, a Guy coming through. I mentioned that veteranship between, Fair Enough and Guy, as well as both Dave and White Dragon. Veterans in both different areas, but of the same game. You have the former finalists there in Guy and Fair, and then of course the longtime developers here with Dave and Dragon. So a lot of experience coming through, but we're seeing Skull Crusaders at the moment looking just in really good form as round 2 goes underway, and trying to close this out in 2 if they can. See where it goes as Philibus does get the first possession here ultimately for Skull.
That double leash you've seen coming off for Skull Crusaders, so they're just going to try to get this one cleared out into a good spot for them to recover, but Gygasm going to be all over that as he's playing that backfield position there. Get it sit right over to White Dragon. White Dragon trying to slap that one back over to Gygasm, but unfortunately not going to be there, so Oculusator now going to be all around and take a couple of moves before he gets his pass over to Soisy. So now Soisy looking at this 1v1 situation. He's going to go off the shield, get that one right to the top of the goal. So Soisy picking the best possible shot for himself there, and it's going to pay off.
Bold shot. He made it, though. Anchoring down, going I want to say Cam Jam or Torrens style. When I think about people who really love the anchor shots, those 2 names come immediately to mind. But yes, Dave takes the play here, quarterbacking it, and we'll have time to spread the floor a little bit for some passing.
That's what Dave just looking for a pass there as Skull Crusaders being really patient on this defense, not trying to take him too much. They know they have that lead, but Gygasm, or sorry, fair enough, coming away with that one. But Oculus Lead are going to be coming right back to be able to steal this one up. So now we're going to see boosts come out from both teams. It's going to actually just be missed, unfortunately, by every team. So it's going to be back into the hands of Tint. So fair enough, going to be coming back with this one. Tries to get this one cleared out to the other side.
And the quick boost. Oh, look at that nice maneuvering as well from the shot. Gygasm gets it, but between Guy and Fair, that just the way they collected their stack right around kind of the one side of the ramp, or of the mid area, and then kind of curved around it to get the disc back and find the shot. That was a thing of beauty for There Is No Team.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you would expect to see again from...
Whoa.
That's kind of crazy, coach.
Well, off of that play, looks like they'll be okay. Just collecting themselves, making sure everyone still has their shoes on, and I think we're good. So everyone's still in the game, and the play will continue. Possession going fair enough here, and trying to duck underneath the defender, which he does.
So fair enough, keeping that up. Unfortunately, just going to be missing out of the hands of White Dragon. So Soisy now looking all the way down. You know what he's eyeing up, but he's just going to miss it. That bow tie. So fair enough, going to be quick to recover now. White Dragon has possession, has to get this one off. Two players slowly approaching him there. He's going to be able to get this one all the way over to that corner, looking for that boost, but unfortunately not going to be happening. So Soisy now back with possession. He's going to look to get this one off the ceiling, look for that bounce shot, but not going to be able to make that one as well.
And dipping through his Oculusator, backboarding it, but taking it over his White Dragon. He was there in time and enough wherewithal to collect it off the shot. But back to Filibust off the misclear.
Yeah, so Filibust looking to get himself up here. Gets that back pass going all the way back to Antgas. Antgas now. We're going to get this one up. He's going to get that one over to Diamond to who else but Oculusator, as he's going to make room. Get that pass going. Filibust. Great feed coming from Oculusator. Going to be able to cut in on this one and get the one just sneaked right into that post.
A great passing play, just up to the shoulder, and got themselves the opportunity head on with the goalie. As I mentioned, barring wide open three-point shots, the next best thing for offensive players you can ask for is pretty much just one-on-ones with the goalies. I mean, if you can get those head-on plays where you don't have to worry about the defense coming at you from the sides or attacking you, behind and stealing the disc or stunning you out, I mean, that's as good as you can get.
Yeah, and we're going to have a shot actually come here from Oculusator, proving that he can do more than just come in and dunk it, as he gets that shot from 32 meters out, just sneaking in between the barrier and that nest.
Talk about as good as you can get. Well, that's about as good as Oculusator can get. Maybe not. Is this even his final form? I have no idea. All I do know is he continues to impress here in VRML, and that was a beautiful mail slot shot off of the steal as well.
Yeah, so back in the hands of Tint here, so fair enough. Gonna be trying to get through, not getting the bounce he wanted.
Oh, again, here we go. Just a bit off, but at this point it's almost, I mean, the full buffet of shots. Oculusator has so many in his pocket to pull out at any given time. You never really know where or how he's going to shoot it. You just know he's going to shoot it and have a good chance of making it.
Yeah, so Skull Crusader's going to be quick to recover this one and quick to clear it as well. So they're going to be trying to get that one all the way down, maybe to try and get a and boost, but unfortunately not going to be able to hit that. So Tint going to be regaining possession there. Gets that one trying to get through, but unfortunately Soisy going to be there, giving it off to Oculusator. So Oculusator faking that shot again, going underneath. So 10-3 coming out for the side of Skull Crusaders.
And that's the hard part. I mentioned how Dave and White Dragon have been doing a very good job there goalkeeping over the weeks. They've had some nice saves, without a doubt. But how do you handle offensive players, especially the mid to high levels these days, when they do have so many different moves? So it really takes away one of the strengths that goalkeepers have used in the past, where they're really reliant on kind of prediction and knowing how players approach and shoot the goals. But then you go against players like that, who you're never quite sure exactly what they're gonna do.
Yeah, definitely Oculusator winning maybe the mind game section of this game, as he's just able to get through every defender that almost comes on him, it seems, right now. But White Dragon here looking to get something changed up as he gives that to Davis with Filibust. Going to be there to stun him out right before he can do anything. Going to be able to get that clear going as well. So back all the way down to Tint's end, as you're seeing a boost try to form here for the side of Skull Crusaders. They're going to be coming in hot here right on Gygasm, but Gygasm going to be able to come away with that before any 3 players can hit him. But Oculusator now looking to regain possession of that disc as he sends that one over into Filibust's hand. Filibust now looking to walk this one down, giving that one down, but Guygasm going to be standing his ground as he comes out to intercept that one.
Not only that, but he gets a nice leech off of Soisy, but quicker is Oculusator also with a boost. So undoing that, a good move from Guy over there in the bubble. Right back to the other side it'll go. But there will be White Dragon in the back line as well, but bouncing into the pocket here with a pair of players for Skull Crusaders. Fair enough, unable to take it away. And on the other side again, maybe taken right back to Guy.
Yeah, so now Guy once again looking to get this one up. Knows that stack's there, so he's just going to opt to get that one cleared up. So this stack coming in, but unfortunately it's going to be right to Ancast's hand. So Ancast right back over to Oculusator. Oculusator maybe looking at that shot before he's seen that goalie come in. But right back in the hands of Oculusator as they're going to get this disc moved around. So Soisy now going to be playing a little back and forth passing with Oculusator. Oculusator looking to get that lead pass up to Filibust, but unfortunately just missing his hand. So back down to the ground, anyone's disc. So it's going to be Tint actually getting this one cleared out.
And as it does seep into this back line, actually just miss, so maybe losing the hands a little bit, and Filibust takes it out. Filibust has been having a pretty nice game just over in that midline. He's gotten his hands on that disc a few times defensively and trying to take control here, but actually losing it to White Dragon, so showing his defensive prowess there as it's just taken slung out, but a good grab again by White Dragon, so the reflexes from the almighty White Dragon coming in here. Guygasm now on the offense looking for a cross. That's cut off by Filibust. Mentioned him. There he goes again.
Yeah, and a great read coming from Filibust. But White Dragon coming away with those 2 steals. That's the one thing I really noted about him. Even since I was playing with him, was just the steals White Dragon comes up with. It's just insane how many times he just comes up with that disc out of everyone's hands.
Yeah, and not a surprise at this point to see from White Dragon. Never mind the fact that, he's a developer. I mean, through and through, he's also just, well, as is the case with many developers, but through and through, White Dragon is definitely a gamer's gamer. Like, he is insane at this game, and at many games for that matter. Was definitely kicking butt over at OC6, just with some of those arcade games in the after party and things like that. I mean, dude has skills that translate, from any kind of game that he plays. And it's fun to watch.
As we see this pass come out here from White Dragon right down to Dave. So Dave looking to get that one under. Unfortunately, just hitting that back post, but not to be frank, because Dave coming right back with that dunk right in his face.
Oh, man, was that just a absolute traffic jamming goal or what? So Dave finally able to come away with that. Fair enough, getting an assist of sorts, but obviously just a lot of taps and a lot of punches, the disc going every which way before it finally found its way into a dunked-in goal. Nice play there with less than a minute left, down by 5. Can Tint make a turnover happen here and stay in it? It's going to be very tough.
Yeah, so it looks like a little bit of slower passing, but a complete clear coming from the side of Skull Crusaders. Maybe lucky that Tint wasn't able to pick that one back up as they're looking to maybe get a boost going, but unfortunately not going to be able to make that. So Skull Crusaders going to continue on their streak, giving it to Oculusator. Not much going to be happening there as White Dragon looks to get that one cleared out. Unfortunately, just missing. Fair enough now, getting that one all the way down. So if a boost can come in, you could see something happen here, but with not enough time left, unfortunately, that is going to be the game going into the hands of Skull Crusaders.
Yeah, well, there is no team, there is no time. Oh, unfortunately, as someone screaming,
They don't believe that.
Screaming, we got this right at the end. I'm not sure who that was, but entertaining no less than 10-8. Skull Crusaders completing the sweep in what was a very close second round.
GG, boys. That's why I had 140 ping. What the heck?
And some PG language. Thank you to whoever that was.
Very well aware.
Don't restart it. Do not reset. We need the stats. Don't reset. Damn, I did nothing.
You can hear him saying not to reset the stats, but I got them. We're good.
Well, how am I supposed to stun people with freaking not that much ping? Do answer with that much ping.
I'm just entertained. Anyway, yeah, we can go to the stats here now, I do suppose. It was a good match there. Almost getting that late game comeback, but just barely missed it there. Still fun to watch, however. Skull Crusaders played very well. What more can you say, though?
Oh, getting into stats here. Actually looks like a pretty decent game here on paper as we had a possession time favoring the side of Tint with 7 minutes and 38 seconds, so a huge amount of possession there coming from Tint. Skull Crusaders 5 minutes 46 seconds. Skull Crusaders though taking the lead in these shots 19 to 12, and stuns 119 coming from the side of Tint compared to 73. And Gygasm picking up 44 of them. Fair enough with 44. White Dragon with 29. So a lot of stuns coming out from the side of Tint, and those points again. Oculusator picking up 13 with 3 assists, 2 saves, 2 seals, 22 stuns. Quite a stat line again coming from Oculusator. Soisy, 8 points, 3 assists with a save and 34 stuns. Over for the side of Tint again. Gygasm, 8 points and assists with 3 saves and that ridiculous 44 stuns. And David just 4 points still right behind him. So through and through, just good stat lines for a couple of players there.
Yeah, great job from multiple players there. I mean, continuing to impress. I don't want to say it anymore because literally every game, we saw the new team over here and in the league this week. Well, a rename, Palidore Fan Club. People are gonna start labeling me as the Oculusator Fan Club, but I have a hard time denying the stat line every single time. It's, I think, only one out of maybe the last probably 8 or 9 casts I've done from Skull Crusaders. Only one time has Oculusator not led in just about every category. So, you know, I'll deal with it, I guess. I mean, I got to give credit again. So, hey, still entertaining game and a fun match there. We do have one more come up along quickly. It's going to be 6 foot over versus Chaos as I just attempt to finish filling in these stats real quick. So bear with us, but maybe Caption can sing you a song or something.
No, I can't.
No? All right. Well, thought I'd give it a try. Well, in that case,
Palidore can rap God for us.
I mean, I already gave you something kind of close.
It was good. It was fine. It was great. I liked it. Thank you.
TikTok, follow me there. Anyway, but yeah.
Plug.
Quick plug. Well, just trying to expend a little time because I got, let's see, 1160. Just trying to input my stuff for the next and the final game of the day. We've had a lot of great ones for sure. Been fun. I started off hot in North America with that Joker, an Infinite game. And ending it off here with hopefully a hot game between 6 foot and Chaos as I continue to stall like an absolute pro, and I think we're good to go. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for the pre-show. See, I even threw in the little rap for you at the end. Man, I'm good. Anyway, over here, pre-show. Let's go. Be right back. Thank you.
Bye. See ya in a second. Bye.
Yes. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to VR Master League. This is our final match of the night. 6 foot over versus Chaos. And on the desk for one final time, I'm Palidore, joined by Caption. And what do you got for me up the wizard's sleeve?
Aloha.
Aloha! He's got Hawaii up the sleeve. That's a lot to fit up the sleeve, but you have it, you brought it. I'm glad to say it.
Yes.
Indeed. So hello, Twitch chat, Curry and Hurry saying let's go Chaos, joining us there. Hi Tony a little while ago. As Caption informed me, my rap name, Lil Pally, Lil Pally Stick.
Lil Pally.
Shout out to Lil Paper Stick. I don't actually know that's Jaywalker's name anymore. He allegedly got hacked on SoundCloud, but nonetheless, yeah.
Fortunate. It's a true crime against humanity.
Tis.
But alas, he lives on, I guess.
Don't know what's going on there in the open comms, but glad I had that unmuted. Someone losing themselves a little bit. But yeah. All right, so we got ourselves a 6 foot over, as Caption was pointing out just before we went live. Rox Titan, the famed sub, coming in here for one more match. Our final match of the night, but we've seen him a couple times already this week and throughout the season as a whole. Oh, indeed. Yeah. Jinx, you owe me a soda because I actually just ran out of mine.
Oh, well, I'm drinking. Will you take a Gatorade?
Not sponsored
yet.
Haha, Jinx again, you owe me 2 Gatorades, I guess.
2 great casters think alike.
Yes, tis true. It is the truth, my friend. And we're about ready to go soon, I think. Someone was waiting on someone or other. I don't know. Oh, wait. I know what they're waiting on. I didn't press enter on my messages to tell them to start. Whoopsie. That's okay, because it gave people time to look at my totally fancy pants stat sheet there for the recent games. Recent wins, losses, and other. But yeah, just to give people a look at kind of the whole caster's overview. But yeah, 6 foot over, Chaos are ready to go now, and here we go. Hi Tony saying, when's the next track, Palidore? We'll have to see. I have to be inspired first. Maybe this game shall inspire me. But here we go. The launch underway, and Caption, I'll let you take it away for the final time here.
And we're going to be going here as 6 foot over. We're going to be taking this initial joust as they're just going to elect to get this one cleared out. With, of course, none other than Mr. Rox Titan coming in there, and the Law going to give that one straight off to Vanzy, and Vanzy going to give that one straight off to the goal as he gets 2 points going for his team early in this game.
Yes, Sir Rox Titan. Just want to go back to that because you can call him Sir. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Sir Tin. See, this is the mind of a wannabe rapper. Just kidding. I'm absolutely not a wannabe rapper.
Wannabe?
Never.
Little Pally is a thing.
Nope, never. That is just my TikTok life, and that's going to stay there. Over here, though, the Law taking that one. Vanzy up top, up high, trying for maybe the boost kind of getting broken up, actually. But Rox, there he is. Yes, sir. Again, Rox Titan gets the score.
Rox Titan make it 4-0. That boost reading where that disc was perfectly. Not a lot of pressure coming here for the side of Chaos. So Rox Titan just going to be dunking this one into the goal to make this a 4-0 game.
Coming in hot here for Rox again. Every time he substitutes for teams, I mean, he's definitely not missing a step. I mean, yes, chemistry is always going to be a thing when you're integrating subs into a game or two, but Rox is just about as good as you can possibly ask for and hope for, and he really knows how to fit his role and just play effectively from all aspects of the floor.
And that's what makes him almost the perfect sub here, so we're going to see none other than Rox Titan be able to just move around this one, get that back pass going to the Law. So now the Law looking to get this one up, and it's going to be into the hands of Vanzy. So Vanzy looking to bring this one up. Not a lot of pressure, so he's going to get this one off to Citrus. Unfortunately, Citrus going to be covered by Farafo right there. So this actually going to be ending up going way back down into 6 foot over side. Unfortunately, Mamba not really hitting on that boost, just going to overcommit it. So now Vanzy looking to get something done here. Looking back, but sees Mamba covering that, so he's just going to elect to get this clear, going all the way up.
Yeah, and going way back to just that couple plays ago, as actually it's taken by Rox. Oh, is he going to drop it again? He does. Drop shot, not the Call of Duty kind, but Rox coming in here with a Call of Duty of his own and gets the goal, and a 7-0 go in favor of 6 foot over.
And Rox more or less answering the call of duty there for the side of 6 foot over as he makes this game a 7-0 game. So another 3 points going for Rox Titan, not missing that goal. So Rox again fitting in well.
So maneuvering around the defense there. Good passing from Chaos back and forth. Just trying to maneuver around the stacks, always a tough thing, especially the speedier they are. Now that long pass just missing Dano, trying to shield himself, not quite in time. So the Law does find the clear, only into the hands of Mamba right on time as they go in for maybe their first 2 points if they can. But another missed grab will go back to Banzi and 6 foot.
Yeah, now back in the hands of the Law. So trying to get this passing going all the way around, and might actually find the hands of Rox Titan, but gonna get slapped out before anything. So going all the way back to Citrus. Citrus now looking to get herself going, but she just gets this one going all the way up. With that boost going to be coming in, and both teams still going to be missing that. So loose disc going to be here for 6 foot over. So now into the hands of Van Z, but got to get stolen once again here from Dano. So now Dano going to try and get something started here. He's going to get this one cleared up high, and this boost coming into the hands of Mamba. So Mamba taking these breaks, but that boost coming behind him, going to hit that disc all the way out.
Oh, he was broken all right. Got a lot of breaks there from the stuns. But will they retain off his speed? Looks like it for a moment. There's Mamba, the Turbo Snake. That is a very obscure reference, but believe me, it is a reference. The Turbo Snake as Farafo takes it over and goes down below to Dano.
Yeah, Dano now looking to take this one slow. He gets this one over to Cakester. So Cakester now getting this one straight down to Mamba. Mamba going off, but Rox Titan coming out of nowhere, taking that disc away from him.
Oh, he rocks all right, and he is a Titan on every aspect of the game. Going for a shot. Why not? It's 10. He's hot. And again, it's a score for 6 foot over.
And Rox Titan now bringing that up to 8 points. So 10-0 here coming for 6 foot over. Rox Titan starting to put on an absolute clinic coming on with this pure shots, not missing any chances he gets.
Cakester trying to not miss this next opportunity for Chaos. Been giving them their compliments as of late because they have been putting it real together. Dano definitely proud, and just as a team, the distance that they've come over the weeks and over the months here to kind of find their roster, solidify it, get that chemistry going. Obviously, right now it's not going so much in their favor for the moment, but just on the whole, speaking in generalities here, Chaos has definitely been a team that's been improving very noticeably over the weeks. So seeing if they can get stuff together here as they collect the disc for Dano down on the bubble.
Yeah, definitely something I'm more than happy to see. Chaos has been around for a long time, especially the duo of Dano and Cakester, but the Law coming in, jumping around, going to be able to dunk it right on Mamba underneath the goal.
Well, I've heard laying down the Law, laying in the Law, but I mean the Law just laid it in himself right there. Of most soft dunk, approaching the goalie, not being dove upon, so just taking it right in himself. And that's what you got to do sometimes. If the goalie doesn't dive on you, there's players now getting good at recognizing, hey, if I have time to just walk it in, I'll walk it in and force them to dive at me next time.
All right, back over into the hands of Chaos here. So they're going to try to get this one spread out. Unfortunately, I'm getting pressured pretty hard from the side of 6 foot over here. So this boost and clear going to be attempted. This boost and clear, though, going to be stopped from the great stack there coming from Chaos. So Bravo now going to be working this one up to the hands of Cakester. Cakester looking to get this one over. Unfortunately, just going to be missing Dano's hand. He was a little bit too high up, but Dano got stunned out as soon as he touches that disc. So now the Law looking to get this one back over to Rox Titan. Good back pass coming from him. So Rox Titan now giving this one all the way back over to the Law with an advancing Citrus over on the barrier. But Van Z just going to do some spinning around and dunk that one in the bottom himself.
They're really starting to pile on some points off of very fancy Van Z moves. There's another one, I guess. I was trying to find something other than Handsy, because that was a weird one to go to too often. But yeah, Van Z doing some good work, and he's bringing on some steez of his own, following that match we just saw moments ago from Skull Crusaders and Oculusator. Coming back at him, though, and it's a shot made for Chaos here. Dano McFabulous.
Yeah, and it was a Nice little play there. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but leading that pass pretty much exactly where it needs to go off the wall. Gonna find the hands of Dano. Right after goalie just unfortunately misses it, and he just buries that 2 points. So 14-2 now. A really steep hill to climb coming for Chaos, but if there's a time to score, it would be now.
Yeah, got 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes here in round one. They still got obviously another 10 at least following this one. That is plenty of time to come back. That's the benefits of these long games now. You know, gone are the days, as that goes pretty close. Will be scored here by Chaos for Raffo. So there's the second goal for them in the last minute or so.
So another 2 points now, down by still 4 goals. So still a lot of work needed to be done, but a lot of work that is possible if they score, I think, a goal every 15-20 seconds. So Chaos still able to maybe come back. There is a chance.
There is. They got to take from the philosophy of Torbjorn. They got to build it up so they can break them down. Yeah.
Yeah, and Dano going to be regaining possession here. Gets it into the hands of Cakester. So Cakester now looking to get that one right back up to Mamba. Mamba crossing that one right over. Oh, sorry. That was Mamba not crossing to Mamba. So Mamba having that one back into the hands of Farafo. But Farafo actually now giving it back to Mamba and a little bit of give and go here. So a lot of time being wasted. So Farafo going to try to get this one down. But it's going to be intercepted here by the Law. So the Law now giving that one, unfortunately, right up to Dano. So Dano now getting that one back pass over to Farafo. Farafo giving that one back over to Cakester.
Well, this is
Cakester now
great control from Chaos, I just want to say real quick. Fantastic control, in fact, as they lose it there, and I curse it. But how many, for all those passes they tightly wove through was just really good, and that's what I mean as they go for a shot here. Citrus. But that is exactly what I'm talking about, the progression of Chaos, where the fact that they're able to control it so much more as the season has gone on and find those good passes. Got to shut that out.
Yeah, and of course, more than impressing here, but unfortunately for them, that meaning they don't have enough time left on the clock to take this game away, but still looking to get a couple more goals, get some momentum going into the next games, because of course, that's just the first game, not the whole round. So we're going to have Dano able to take that open 3, so 16-7 here now. So another couple 3 points going for the side of Chaos.
Good hit there. Yeah, can't come back with a win in this first round, but as always, just the mental game. Every shot you make, especially the 3 points, just being able to see that disc go in where it's supposed to go, that can be just enough to get you out of any kind of offensive funk. So Dano's had a couple of them at least already in the last minute or two to get Chaos some points, and Farafo as well, I believe. So maybe that can indeed repair some of the mentality and the emotional stress of not scoring for so long with these late game shots.
So 16-7, gonna be that end game score, and good round still gonna be coming out. So obviously going into that next round, but first getting into the stats here. So over to possession stats again, we were pointing out that great control coming from the side of Chaos. 3 minutes and 19 seconds of possession compared to 6 foot overs 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Both teams took 5 shots that game, but side of 6 foot over assisting every shot they took, so 5 assists off 5 shots. I believe that's 5 goals as well going for them. So
give me 5. That's great.
Efficient stuff coming from the side of 6 foot over. Steals going 2-0 in the side of them, and 6 foot over really leading on those stuns as well, 40-26. Player stats, 6 foot over, Rocks Titan again coming up with 8 points, a steal, and 15 stuns. The Law also raking up this scoreboard, 2 goals, 3 assists with 18 stuns and a steal. And Van Z, 4 points with a couple assists there. Over to the side of Chaos, Dano 5 points, and Farafo 2 points, just a couple assists going back to both Farafo and Mamba. Not a lot of saves, actually not a single save so far this game. So a complete blank over in that column.
Well, trying not to dole out too many blanks here as they're going to go back on the joust for round 2. 6 foot over, Chaos, let's do it. The last match of our Thursday evening here in North America. As that joust does go out and into the hands of Mamba.
Mamba going to be able to get this one cleared out, but unfortunately just going to hit that entryway to the tunnel, so not going to quite make it out. Van Z actually looking to get there to recover, but Cakes are going to be there first. He's going to have possession here, leading this charge all the way up. This boost going to be coming out, so he's going to try to get this one across, but into the hands of Rocks Titan. Rocks Titan going to go for a goal, but just hitting off the nest there.
And Dano, well, hitting Citrus in the face, so maybe making some orange juice there as more stuns come through. Vanzi gets the steal, backs it out, just trying to find a player anywhere nearby. I didn't have a good eye on it, so just threw it really soft to ensure it eventually got there.
Now Mamba here getting this one cleared out. Maybe a stack can come from his team, gets this one cleaned up, but Citrus going to be the first one back and evading all 4 players. So
what a move.
Unfortunate stuff coming from the side of Chaos there.
Love the quick grab and the immediate inversion of the body just to make it all the more difficult to get. That said, a good grab there from Citrus again. So amazing hands here in plays. Citrus putting some work in, but couldn't get the clear. So back to Dano, it will go.
Yeah, and just robbing him of that 3-point shot there is Citrus, but looking to come back here. Mama getting that one underneath, but unfortunately Rox Titan going to be there to intercept that one, not letting that one get through that teammate. So a good stop from Rox Titan as they get this one cleared out really smoothly as well. So it's going to be in the hands of Vanzi, but Vanzi just missing that goal from underneath. Oh, again, a Rox Titan back with it, going to drop this one off to Citrus. Citrus doing some spinning and able to get that one in.
Oh yeah, making, what do you want to call that one? An Orange Julius. Why? Because she just put the defense through the blender. Gotta love it.
That's where I was going to go with it as well, but Palidore, once again, a great mind beating me to it, but we're going to get back into here as this round going to go into the side for Chaos here as they get their offensive joust going on. That boost coming really hard from Cakester there, going to be actually backed up into the side of Mamba, so Mamba looking to get his team moved up. Mamba looking to get this one over to Cakester. So now Cakester with a couple of opportunities here. Gives that back up to Mamba. So Mamba looking to grab that one over. Unfortunately, the log all over Farafo. So not the greatest of passes. So it's going to end up back at their end. But a recovery here coming from Mamba.
Yeah, the defense there looking really aggressive and doing some huge damage as, another odd interaction will maybe lose a little bit of traction for these players as Rox tries to take it away, gets stunned and slapped out there by Vanzi and over to the midline again and taken by Chaos.
Yeah, so this is where this control we were talking for Chaos earlier is going to come in handy. As I say that though, Rox Titan coming in for another steal, going to hit this one right off to Vanzi. So Vanzi just going to hold this one off. He watches players boost onto their defensive zone. Now Vanzi just taking this one a little bit more slower as he looks to get this one advanced. Has that 3-pointer wide open, so he's going to take it, but absolutely robbed. There was Mamba, I believe, getting that save, so a great play to steal away that 3-pointer.
Oh, that was a gutsy dive from Mamba, just conceding a potential 3. And yet you can't deny the results. That said, rebound and will find the goal, so almost saving it there, it looks like, but it will still be the goal for 6 foot over in this lower scoring second round, but predicated off of some nice defense.
Yeah, unfortunately for Mamba there, it looked like it just hit his head, so back into the goal it does, but coming right back out, looking to be strong is Chaos here, so see what they can do off the joust.
And going to the intercept actually real quick as Rox lines up the shots just off, rebounded, and the goal now going to be pretty open, but couldn't get that second one. Rox the third time. Will it be the charm? Nope. It'll just be some harm coming via the defensive arms from the 6 foot over players here.
Yeah, so Dano
Chaos,
able to slap the one out of his zone, so Who's going to be coming in strong from Chaos. Daniel going to be able to clean that one up, but unfortunately going to get stolen. So back to the midcourt it does, where it will find the hands of Farafo. Farafo now looking to spread this one out, so he's just taking this one patiently, getting this one all the way back into the hands of Mamba. Mamba now advancing this one up, unfortunately not able to find the hands of anyone but his own. So a little bit of a self-pass there as he gets this one crossed over to Cakester. Cakester, though, going to get stunned out right away from Vanzi. So Vanzi taking this one back out of his zone and sending this one all the way down into the Law's hand, which was just dug in. So 6-0 now coming out for the side of 6 foot over.
So again, I mean, despite the fact that it is lower scoring, I mean, on pace right now for 12 points for 6 foot over halfway through this round. They did score 16 in the first. So yeah, lower scoring. Chaos playing some nice defense overall, but the offense not really getting going here after that breakaway, and maybe starting to break away if they can score again. But no, there's a good defensive play again from Cakester this time, and will be sent back to an intercept by, maybe not overshooting, but eventually by 6 foot over.
Yeah, and just maybe holding on to it for a little bit too long there, as Rock's Titan a little bit earlier came up with that steal, but now again, Law trying to get that duck, but not going to quite get it, so going to be sent right back down to the other area where it finds Van Z. Van Z going for that shot, but unfortunately just a little bit off target again, but Rock's Titan to pick that one back up. He's going to get 3 points again going for his team, so 9-0 now, coming from 6 foot over.
And Rock's now up to 11 points overall on the series. Starting to maybe look for some of that heat again. Meeting the goal for the 9th point. 4 minutes, so the pace, just based off of the last couple shots now, yeah, maybe starting to pick up. And a 6 foot over trying to go over with the win.
And here we go for Chaos once again. Still enough time left on the clock, but Rock's Titan going to get that one off, so he's going to get this one cleared out to the other side, all the way down to the bottom, where he's going to probably find this disc himself, look for a shot, but sees that goalie, so he's just going to back off, sees his player down, his player's going to duck all the way down off the backboard, but just going to be missing, so back in the hands of Mamba goes, but looks like it just hit off his head, but Farafo right behind him to get this one cleared out to the other side.
And I like what I saw there, too, from Rocks as well. I mean, had every right to attempt that shot, maybe just based on how good he's been on offense today, leading the way. So it wouldn't have been unreasonable. No one would have yelled at him if he tried going for that attempt. But he saw that maybe it wasn't the highest percentage shot, so what did he do? He backed it off and went for a pass instead. Now, it didn't get them the goal, granted, as a good grab here goes from Farafo. But still, it's the right team play type move, having that mentality. So got to call that out, especially knowing him with his analysis videos that he does. And it's just, yeah, it's kind of proof of why he's a bit of a professor here in Echo.
Yeah, one of the more knowledgeable players in this community, that's for sure. And speaking of the devil, here he is back with the disc. So looking to get something set up, but he just, unfortunately, Cakester playing that lane really well. He's going to go for that shot, just missing off the side, though. So back over into the midcourt. Going to be Farafo picking this one up. Unfortunately, Dano not able to pick that up. So he's going to be on the side, but Dano eventually coming away with it. But back in the hands of Van Z it goes, but back over to Cakester as well. So Cakester looking to back this one up. Now Mamba looking to get something started as he moves this one up. So into the hands of Cakester once again. He gets a duck. He gets a dive. He gets saved, though. Stuff absolutely from Citrus.
Yeah, not Thanksgiving, but they're thankful for that stuff on that shot. And it will be taken back here by Cakester briefly to Rocks. Rocks dodging through, making it through, and he's going to continue to burn. Chaos here was just another goal.
Yeah, Rock's Titan just consistently reminding Chaos that you can't leave that goal open if the disc is in his hand, because absolutely making it rain with 3-pointers. The fourth one, I believe, for the last 2 series off these wide open goals. So Rock's Titan dealing out some pain for sure.
Yeah, up to 14 points. Had to double check, but he continues to impress. As another one goes out there, got a good snag from Cakester. Will go into the pocket by that wedge, and there goes the stacks already prepared here for Chaos, trying to roll out and fan out a little bit to give some options on the passing plays. So going in for this pass here, and will get that one-on-one. Dano McFabulous finally gets the 2 points here, but with only a minute left. And celebrating that at that.
Yeah, so great stuff coming from Dano. Got that pass coming from Mamba off that pole, so he's going to put away another 2 points here for his team. So see if they can even rack anything up going on to the end of this game here. Citrus looking to get this one passed over, but just going to reach the Law's hands there at the last second.
And now with the victory securely in place, or about to be anyway, they'll just back it out. Citrus for 6 foot over. Coming in here with a pass over to the Law. The Law laying that one in again, and it's 14 points for 6 foot over.
Yeah, so 6 foot over coming away with this game as well. So 2 pretty good showings coming from 6 foot over. Able to take this one over Chaos.
Yeah, and gotta also mention 6 foot over too. They're really, I include them in kind of that same category when we're talking about some of these teams that have made a big progress over the season. I mentioned teams like 6 foot over, along with Chaos, along with Skull Crusaders, along with Reboot, Galaxy, Fusion. There's a good handful of teams where the progress from week 1 to week 9 has been absolutely noticeable on my part. So always like to call that out because it's fun to watch just the development.
Yeah, it's for sure, and it's the one thing that we've always talked about since the beginning of this game. seemed like it almost went for a stalemate of growing. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we start the season, a big boom of these new teams and new faces just come through and learning how to grow and get in this league. And I'm sure in a couple of seasons, Palidore, we'll be seeing a really competitive league for sure across probably tens of teams.
Yeah, I mean, even already now at each tier level, it's so competitive. We mentioned earlier in the cast with Infinite and Joker there, just at the top level, but really between all the ranks, the master, gold tier, and then the silver, the bronze. Every tier has these clusters of players that are just really clawing for those top spots, just to try and pull themselves up to that next rank. And it's fun to watch, and it's such a difference compared to the Echo Arena of old. Obviously, as it was still growing as both a game and a community and a meta, and now here we are. Game, exactly. Shout out game, but yeah, it's the progress. Always fun to watch there, and I keep saying it. It's just give it a little time to stew, and if any of these teams at that master or those gold levels slack off for even just a few weeks, there's going to be someone right below in the ranks who are gonna overwhelm and just surpass. They're hungry for these wins and hungry to prove themselves in the league going forward.
Yeah, that's for sure. And you've seen that from a couple of these teams trying to make these pushes. Unfortunately, like Flair was a big one who's now obviously introduced into here and doing well for themselves.
Oh yeah.
That's one of those teams that we've seen as a good example of just sneaking in there.
Yeah, definitely. Hence game and his fan club of sorts, but rightfully deserved, as well as Flair in general. They've just been continuing to roll, and as I said, seeing those, even though veteran players, but again these new rosters, it's not like these are whether it's the preseason champions, in Illuminati here in North America, or even Team Gravity in Europe, who are returning this week by the bye after a month hiatus. They decided couldn't stay away from the competition, and I'm happy to see that. But even Team Gravity, the longtime team, but still a newer overall roster. So it's a lot of the old faces, in a sense, but they're all kind of spread through different teams. So and it's really these new rosters coming up, winning these championships, going into the playoffs, and as well impressing in that silver and the gold division, trying to approach the levels of those master teams. And it's just, as I said, it's different and in a very good way.
And it's something that I'm more than looking excited to go forward in this game, and just watching all these teams just keep on.
Game.
I'm gonna finish my sentence. Nope, I can't finish it.
Go ahead.
That's it. Nope, that's it.
I mean,
I'm going on strike, Palidore. You fire people, I'm striking.
Hey, you threw in a game on me and interrupted me, so I thought I'd just give you one back. Fair is fair.
You gave me two.
I didn't give you two. One was reciprocated. One was just kind of random. You see, it was two, but one was like a team effort thing. We both gamed the game.
Well, unfortunately, at this point, I forgot what I was trying to say. Anyways, so I guess we can't go back to that.
Nope. But we can close it off here, I do suppose. Congrats to 6 Foot Over on the win. They're going to even up their record now at 8-8. So right on that 50 mark that teams are always trying to get to. And, like I said, the progress of 6 Foot Over. It's showing there, starting to even up that record. Chaos will fall to 8-12. And still, again, the improvements there, continuous and fun to watch them. Rox Titan, I do suppose, safe to call him probably MVP or contender for it. I mean, with the 14 points as well, just doing great work on the substituting end. But of course, the core roster still doing a wonderful job as well. Banzi, the Lost, Citrus, they all had a plethora of great passing plays and moves to buy them some opportune goals. And then, for Chaos, Dano just all those points as well, and the stuns, 7 points, 30 stuns, and Mamba being integrated into the roster still, but still contributing 3 saves and 16 stuns, and then Farafo, big stat line, 2 points, 1 assist, 2 saves, 6 stuns, and then Cakester the 20 stuns. You might have read those stats earlier, but like you said, I can't even remember at this point, so just making sure.
I don't think I did.
All right, well, good.
Good job, Palidore.
Oh, thanks. But yes, so with that, we're gonna close it off here. I'll bring the schedule up for you guys so you can see what we've got going on heading into tomorrow and into the weekend. We'll be starting, lots of unconfirmed
matches.
Lots of unconfirmed matches so far, so I gotta go scroll through this a little bit so I can make it more clear for the people at home. But yes, we got Tomorrow, watching Weaves again. This is the. I'm so confused. So this would be the third matchup this week between Watching Weaves and Team Gecko. The series is 1-1 after today.
Really?
I know one of them was a challenge match. Apparently they got matched twice this week, so I didn't realize. But super competitive series. They both went to 3 rounds. I mean, both their matches this week. So I will definitely try my best to cast that, despite the fact that I'll have to wake up mighty early, my time. That's okay. So 10 a.m. Mountain Standard, noon Central, and then we have Vibers and Smash Dash. Hour after that, and then Alpha Ducks and Fusion. An hour after that. And then later in the afternoon, it's Milk with a new logo there. How about that? Still some ice in there, though. Still some ice, though, so I see how it is.
As it should be.
Along with Galaxy versus Mirage, Nay plus Ultra versus Skull Crusaders, Instinct versus Milk. Oh boy, this list. Infinite versus Legends, Space Force versus Genesis, Deception versus Invictus, 18 and under versus that team. That Palidore fan club.
Lil Pally fan club.
And Flare versus Team Joker. And then Chaos versus Boosty Boys. What are you doing to me, League? How many matches is that? Oh boy. Well, we got a lot. We'll cast as many of them as possible, rest assured. And
Friday's
yes.
the new Sunday.
Evidently. People antsy to play this weekend. All right. Cruising, laughing at the Pally fan club. I don't want to use that avatar or that logo, man. I'm gonna veto it. Oh man, I'm going to be. We'll see about that. Anyway, all right. So until tomorrow, I've been Palidore. That's been VRML Week 9, Thursday nights. Cruising, not cruising. Caption, cruising, distracting me. Why don't we start it off the same way we finished earlier on, right? With cruising distracting us in chat. But yes, Caption beside me, and it's been fun. So everyone be happy, healthy, safe, and have yourselves a great night.
Hi, Cruisin'.
Bye, Cruisin'.